high jump is always a tactical event, often filled with tension and drama as athletes demonstrate the combined qualities of speed, power, coordination and control to temporarily take flight over a horizontal bar. So let's take a moment now to reflect on some memorable high jump finals from IAAF World Athletics Championships. Number 5. Women's High Jump Final, Berlin 2009. The women's high jump final at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin featured one of the most anticipated showdowns of the entire competition. Croatia's Blanka Vlasic was the defending champion after her triumph in Osaka 2 years before. In the final, Vlasic opened her account at 1.87 m, while Friedrich entered the final at 1.92 m, each clearing their opening heights comfortably. The medals would be decided at 2 meters and 2 centimeters. Vlasic, who'd sported a clean card until this height, cleared 2 meters and 2 centimeters at the second attempt. Suddenly Friedrich, who'd also produced first-time clearances to this point, was facing elimination and a third-place finish, having twice failed at 2 meters and 2 centimeters. Friedrich raised her index finger prior to her final attempt, and 50,000 fans fell silent. When she soared clear, an immense roar of relief shattered the silence of the crowd. Friedrich's last-ditch clearance had produced one of the most dramatic moments of the entire championships. With the bar raised to 2 meters and 4 centimeters, Vlasic turned the tide back in her favor by clearing on her second attempt, which was the cue for her familiar dance steps of delight. And Friedrich came away with bronze in her first appearance at a World Championships. Blanka Vlasic had successfully retained her crown, becoming just the second woman to claim back-to-back world titles in the high jump. Number 4. Roberta Paris 2003. Having become the first woman to win a World Championship medal for South Africa when she struck gold in 2001, Roberta made history once again at the 2003 World Championships in Paris by becoming the first woman to successfully retain her crown in the high jump. For the first time at a World Championships, all 3 medalists cleared 2 meters or better, yet despite such a high-quality final, Roberta defended her title in dominant fashion. After starting her season with 10 straight victories on the Grand Prix circuit and then compiling another winning streak of 5 coming into Paris, Roberta was among the favourites, but few could have foreseen what was about to unfold. After opening in the final at 1.85 m, Roberta continually cranked up the pressure on her fellow competitors as she didn't register a single failure. So when Sweden's Kajsa Bergqvist and Marina Kuptsova of Russia faltered at 2 meters and 2 centimeters, Roberta's subsequent first-time clearance saw her in the driving seat. The pattern repeated itself at 2 meters and 4 centimeters, where Bergqvist was eliminated to claim bronze, and then at 2 meters and 6 centimeters, where Kuptsova took her first attempt at the height and final attempt of the competition, securing silver. Roberta duly cleared 2 meters and 6 centimeters to improve her own national, Commonwealth and African records by 1 centimeter and win her second successive World Championship gold. Her clean card of high jump clearances on all 8 of her attempts from 1.85 m to 2 meters and 6 centimeters made her the equal third best outdoor performer in history, behind Stefka Kostadinova's 1987 world record mark of 2 meters and 9 centimeters and Lyudmila Andanova's 2 meters and 7 centimeters from 1984. Number 3. Patrick Shurberg, Rome 1987. The men's high jump final at the 1987 World Championships was quite simply the best mass high jump competition ever. 3 former world record holders, the defending champion Gennady Avdiyenko of the Soviet Union and the Olympic gold medalist Dietmar Mergenberg of West Germany. 2 meters 32 was good enough to win the inaugural World Championship title in Helsinki. Fast forward 4 years and it was only good enough for 7th place here. 2 meters 35 represented a new championship record, and first Shurberg, then Mergenberg extended their clean cards by clearing on the first attempt. Former world record holder Igor Paklin of the Soviet Union cleared on his second, while reigning champion Avdiyenko produced a courageous third-time clearance to remain in contention. With 4 men still vying for medals, the bar was raised to 2 meters 38. On this, the final day of the championships, the relay races had already concluded, meaning 70,000 fans focused their attention on this fantastic final. Shurberg produced another sensational first-time clearance to take control of the competition. Mergenberg failed his first attempt and chose to pass his remaining jumps and try for 2 meters 40. Paklin and Avdiyenko both cleared on dramatic final attempts, where Avdiyenko clattered the bar, but miraculously it remained in position. The bar was raised, but none of the four men could successfully negotiate 2 meters 40. The gold medal went to Sweden's Shurberg on countback, whose clean card all the way through the competition once again illustrated the importance of first-time clearances. After coming away with Olympic silver in Los Angeles, Shurberg claimed his first global title, while the Soviet pair of Paklin and Avdiyenko shared silver. No bronze medal was awarded. Number 2. Bogdan Bondarenko, Moscow 2013. Heading into the 2013 IAAF World Championships in Moscow, the men's high jump proved to be one of the strongest events in all of athletics. Murtaz Esabarshim of Qatar and Ukrainian Bogdan Bondarenko had both cleared 2 meters 40 during the season, with Bondarenko producing the best jump in the world for 19 years when he cleared 2 meters 41 to win the Lausanne Diamond League meeting a month before the championships. Athletics fans anticipated a strong competition for global gold, and the high jumpers didn't disappoint, delivering a final of superb quality. So much so that the 2 meters 29 clearance of Robbie Grabars, which secured him bronze at the 2012 Olympics, was only good enough for 8th place here. Of the 7 athletes still in contention at 2 meters 35, 4 men made the height, as Bondarenko, Barshim, Olympic bronze medalist Derek Druin and Olympic champion Ivan Ukov all cleared at the first attempt, while 2007 world champion Donald Thomas elected to pass and wait for the bar to rise. Thomas's gamble didn't pay off though, as the Bahamian registered 3 failures at 2 meters 38, consigning him to a 6th place finish. Home favourite Ivan Ukov also faltered at this height, finishing out of the medals in 4th. Meanwhile, Bondarenko audaciously passed at 2 meters 38, meaning the clearances of Barshim and Druin, who added 2 centimeters to his own Canadian national record, temporarily placed them 1st and 2nd. With the bar at 2 meters 41, Bondarenko took command of the competition by flying over on his 2nd attempt. Bondarenko had no failures at his earlier heights, and his clean slate effectively forced Barshim and Druin to attempt 2 meters 44 with their remaining 2 attempts in an effort to secure victory. Druin bowed out at 2 meters 41 to claim bronze, just as he did at the London Olympics, while Barshim unsuccessfully attempted 2 meters 44 and came away with silver. It was Bondarenko who claimed top spot on the podium, equaling his own Ukrainian national record and adding 1 centimeter to the 20-year-old championship record. Number 1. Stefka Kostadinova, Rome, 1987. The main protagonist in what turned out to be a thrilling duel were Tamara Bykova of Russia, the reigning world champion, and Bulgaria's Stefka Kostadinova, the reigning world record holder. At 2 meters and 2 centimeters, only Bykova and Kostadinova remained. An indication of their standard was that they'd produced first-time clearances at each successive height to this point. Bykova and Kostadinova both successfully negotiated 2 meters and 2 centimeters, making this the first time in history that 2 women had jumped that high in the same competition. They also extended their streak of first-time clearances. With the bar raised to 2 meters and 4 centimeters, Bykova cleared comfortably on her first attempt once more. Kostadinova, meanwhile, demonstrated considerable competitive spirit, digging out a comfortable clearance on her 3rd and final attempt to avoid elimination. The tide turned when the bar was raised to 2 meters and 6 centimeters. Bykova registered 2 failures at this height and could only stand and watch as Kostadinova cleared on her 2nd attempt to take the lead. This meant Bykova needed to go higher with her 1 remaining attempt. The Russian raised the bar to 2 meters and 8 centimeters as she fought valiantly to retain her crown, but was unsuccessful and came away with silver. With victory assured, Kostadinova raised the bar to 2 meters and 9 centimeters, 1 centimeter higher than her own existing world record. She soared clear on her 2nd attempt, sealing her maiden world title with her 3rd world record outdoors. We hope you've enjoyed our look back at these top moments. What do you think? Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great athletics content and visit IAAF.org for the latest news, updates and information from the world of athletics.